in Indianapolis, and we are about to do the art assignment, the second one, which is the Stakeout.
Yeah.
And we are in the process. Stevie, show them what the deal is.
Okay, so what we did, we decided to go along with the same idea that she did in the video where she got a book and kind of stuck it somewhere. So we have Perks of Being a Wallflower, and we went out and bought it because I don't want to give any of my books away, and Abby didn't want to give any of hers away. So we found a good book that we both enjoyed, and we went to an outdoor mall and did not find a good place in which we could film and hide or put the book where it would just be convenient for everyone. So now we've decided to go to what we call the fashion mall. So we're going to go into the food court, and we're going to set this book down on a table, and we're going to go a few tables away and probably just relax and talk and film a bit and watch people and see if they bring it up. So this is the book, as you can tell, Perks of Being a Wallflower. On the inside, we wrote a little bit. What I wrote was, "This is a favorite book of ours. Reading it brought us great joy. We hope you find joy in reading it. Feel free to pass the book off to a stranger when you finish, or pass on your own favorite book. Happy reading from two friendly strangers." So then we're gonna sit this down, and so hopefully maybe they'll pass it on and write something too. We are also going to stick this. Can you see that?
Kind of.
So we took a Polaroid of, because Abby's a Polaroid, so we took a picture of this, and this happened. It kind of screwed up a little bit. Of Take Me, and I also wrote it again, and we're going to stick it in the book. Probably like so. And stick it on a table. And hopefully someone will pick it up and read it and be happy.
And we are going to set the camera aside, kind of, so it's not in the way. But we're hopefully going to film it, but if not, we at least have this to look at.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished, kind of?
Maybe?
Okay, so we found like a corner to sit in. I was like away from everyone so you couldn't really see us. And then we set the camera up, and then Stevie went, you can see in the video, Stevie went, and then she went and sat and started like pretending to read the book, and then just got up and left the book there and like had the notes sticking out like we show in the picture. And then we filmed and waited for something to happen. And what happened, Stevie?
So we waited for a while, and a few people kind of walked past. No one really noticed it until a custodial worker kind of walked past and kind of looked down at it and kind of looked around and then grabbed it and saw that it said "Take Me," and he opened the cover of the book, and it looked like he was reading what we had written, and then took it, and we're like, "Oh, that's so exciting!" We noticed on like this little custodial thing there was like this little ledge, and it had the book on it, so we went and I took a picture of that. And then we saw him walking back to the custodial thing, and we kind of like watched him, and then we decided to stalk him.
It was like real-time stakeout. It was a real big deal. We're like, if we don't go now, we won't be able to follow him. So we like rushed in front of some people getting on the escalator. It was a real big deal.
And so we followed him, and we're kind of like running, and we're like keeping our distance. And then you know how they have in the malls, they have like the Simon Mall Center, and he turned it into them. So, which means he probably turned it into Lost and Found. So what we don't know is if was he allowed to pick it up and keep it, even though it said "Take Me" on it twice? Or did he just not want it? Or did he seriously think that it was Lost and Found? So those are kind of like the three questions that we have.
So I was doing some major creeping when he turned it in, because Stevie was talking about something that I didn't care about.
Yeah. I was trying to make it look natural.
So when he turned it into her, he turned in something else too. And she was like, "Oh, are these together or separate?" And he said separate. So we like looped around, and she was putting a note on it. So I think they like put a note like when they got it and whatnot. So she was putting a note on it. But what I think is that eventually they like have to do something with the things when no one comes to claim them. So they'll eventually open it and see it. I think eventually.
Yeah.
But what they do with it then, I don't know.
I hope, like, it's obviously not Lost and Found, because it says on there "Take It," and on the inside it says the date, and it says, "Here's a book from strangers, enjoy." Like,
I think if you watch the clip, he didn't look at it for long enough to have actually like read the whole thing though.
Yeah, he did just kind of glance, but I mean.
But I think he saw the "Take Me" thing.
Yeah.
At least.
Because that
and,
was
like,
sticking out.
read that there was something. He noticed that there was writing in it.
Yeah.
So I'm concerned that when we went to take a picture of the thing, we took a picture, I probably will show it, we took a picture of the book on, like, this shelf that they had. I'm scared he saw us taking the picture and got scared that he wasn't allowed to take it.
I don't think he did, because the way that was formatted is you have the escalator, and then you have this wall. And the little ledge thing was, like, right against the wall, and he was standing talking to another lady right over here. And so you couldn't see me take the picture. And if it does, I just kind of stopped and did this. It doesn't look like I took a picture. It was far enough away where you couldn't tell what I was doing. I could have just stopped to get a text. You know, like it could have been I was taking a picture, but he doesn't know that.
But basically, he didn't take the book home for some reason. He didn't take it with him. We thought maybe he was leaving to go home. I think he was leaving.
Yeah.
But he dropped it off on his way out. We assumed that they'll eventually figure it out.
Yeah.
But we don't know what they'll do with it then. So, Stakeout kind of
mission
successful.
Yeah.
I mean, we followed them. They didn't necessarily get to keep the book. I hope someone at least gets to read the book eventually.
I'm hoping
we did not buy that book so that no one can read it.
Yeah, someone better read the book. And it's a good book, too. It's not like it's a shit book. It's a good book.
Yeah. So that's it. Mission in the middle.